We've actually come out of the churchyard for the time being. We're going to go back a little bit later. But interestingly, just across the road from the church, Cynthia's stealing stuff from the information place. But just up here on the wall, post office for money order, savings bank, parcel post and insurance and annuity business. So this obviously used to be the old post office at one time. And in fact there's a sign that says the old post house, which gives us a story. But up here, let's just have a quick look up here. We're going to have a wander down to the churchyard. And there is a sign on this house here, and I don't know what it's... Oh, it's just for parking. Let me just wander back down around this way. And I'm sorry, I'm filming into the sun, and we've got here, and there's an old... There's actually just noticed up here on the wall. Up there, look. An old telephone, public telephone sign. We'll have to walk down the road on this bit. But just here, we've got the Horse Guards Free House. Just here, car park round the back. And that's set up on the high pavement there. But just here, to my left-hand side, look at the size of this wall. And that is where the church is, up over the top there. So we're just coming up this little lane now. We're still in Tillington. But let me just show you. Look at that. It's a better shot of the tower. So we're just on this, still on this lane. Look at this timber frame building just here to our left. And this amazing old number 535. Look at that. Isn't it fantastic? This must be an old school. I bet this was an old school.
No, it's the old manor house.
The old manor house. Something's been filled in there at some part in the past. Just look at this. Oh, it's empty. It's actually an absolutely empty building. Yeah. Yeah. I love the fact they've got the number. Look, 534, 535. So the numbers are going that way by the looks of it. Fantastic old timber frame building. Just look at this. A wonderful stonework. And a mixture of stone and brick. So just in front of us we've got the lich gate, and it's got stone slab tiles and some writing up there, erected in memory of Arthur Richard Natali by his wife in 1915. Rather lovely, made of oak. So let's have a look down here into the cemetery. Well, Steve and Cynthia, they've gone ahead. We've got to be careful, I keep forgetting where the sun is. As we're walking down through different headstones, and we are looking for one particular grave, which is down here somewhere, and that is the actress June Whitfield, who is buried in this cemetery. Now they're both over here looking and pointing at something, so let's have a look and see what they have actually found. So have you found it, guys?
Yeah.
Whereabouts is it?
Atchison.
Oh, this one over here. And there we are. As Cynthia said, it's under her married name rather than her performing name, shall we say. A long the lane, which is there behind us, and we're now in a hamlet of Upperton. And all the way along the road is this wall, which is the wall to Petworth Deer Park. And if you go down these steps, which I'm not going to, it takes you into the deer park where you can walk your dog all around. In fact, some people coming out of there now, so we've got to be careful. Don't fill them. We've got this footpath just going up round here. Luckily, we've got a footpath. And presumably in Upperton, it's the same as Tillington, where most of the properties are grade 2 listed. So you've got this wall all the way along here. Look at this. But right across West Sussex, you've got these little hamlets. And as Steve and I were saying just now, there's also one called River, again, which is another little hamlet. But you run out of footpath, that's the trouble. All the properties are stone built, as you can see. It's a bit dodgy walking up here. There is actually a footpath just above us, just to the left. Upperton House to our left hand side. Oh, at least we got to the top of the hill, that's good. Palm trees look a little bit out of place here. To a little bit of a crossroads. Telephone box there being used as a library. And then you got the lane continues up round there to the right hand side. Let's just have a quick look here. Look. Just open the door up. And there we have it. Look at this. Lovely collection of books. This one's Corner Cottage, just to our right hand side. It's got shutters on the outside of the windows, which is a thing that used to be on most of the old cottages a few hundred years ago. And this one here is using the garage doors as a log store. Got Cynthia and Steve coming up behind me, and I think up here somewhere there is a folly, and I think it's in the back, at the very, very back corner of Petworth Park. I'm not 100% sure about that, but we're nearly out of the hamlet of Upperton. I think these are the last properties here, actually. Again, as I mentioned just now, stone built. That was called Lutine Cottage by the looks of it. Lutine? L-U-T-I-N-E. Yeah, and this is the last properties here. Theodore Cottage is the last one here on my left hand side. Theodore. There we go, look. Theodore Cottage. So Steve and I are at this crossroads here. Cynthia's behind us. She got very excited just now. She spotted some sheep. But Steve and I were saying about the views we might have. And we've got this signboard post here, Pitshill, Lurgashore to our right, and then back into Upperton and Tillington. Let's just have a look up here. This is going into obviously a building site. But look at this. This house is set right on top of the hill. Look at that, look at these views. across to the downs. Isn't that wonderful? And here we are, the Folly. Unfortunately, that's all we can see of it. I don't believe there's any way into it at all. But it is a residential property. And I think this is, as I said earlier, right at the top end of Petworth Park. There is a gateway here, but I know I'm cheeky, but not that cheeky. I want to go and knock on the door and ask if I can go in there. Well, not in the building, but have a look round the outside. That's such a shame. But that's it. That's the Folly, the top end of Petworth Park. I spotted a stone wall back there, and I'm going to go and do a little bit of investigation work if I can. That does mean, luckily I've got walking boots on, but it's going to take me away from where I need to go. Oh, look, there's a hole there. I need to go that way, but the footpath goes this way because it's strange that there's a wall there. I did push the gate open and there are some stone steps within the gate. And it suggests that there is a house there, but I don't know if I can get to it or not. I wanted to see if there is a house in there. But I'm in a beech woods now, but I'm right at the top of this drop, which goes all down through there. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get round that way to go and have a look. And you know what, I have to be very careful of going anywhere near a slope. I just wonder if I can walk around the top here. But there's a real mixture of trees here. It's got hazel, beech, we've got oak. You know, this is a hazel. Look at the size of this stump here. No, I'm not going to be able to get down there, unfortunately. What a shame. Oh well. I am a bit of an adventurer, but it's no chance of getting down through there. No chance at all. But hey ho. So we've left the Folly and we're now heading back into Upperton. And it's been a lovely walk actually. Beautiful day as well. But I've just noticed there is another house here with a bird box been fitted. And I have read that they are encouraging properties to have these different types of bird boxes fitted. And up here, which was the one I spotted just earlier on, there's 2 desks in that one box there. And that's brilliant. In fact, I might even think about doing that in my own house to put them in. Look at this. Little rows. We've just noticed, look, this lovely little doorway with a little tile entrance porch with the milk bottle sitting on the doorstep, and it reminds us of when we were all kids. And we were talking about numbers just now on the houses. Look, this one's 527 and 526. But we're walking now back into the sun, and it's blinding. So it's back down this way. This lovely old. This is a timber framed building here. This is Yeoman's, but it's brick field rather than stone field. This one's still got roses and a fuchsia out. Oh gosh, yes. Cynthia's just pointed out that bush there. Look, and you've got a dog rose, the rose hips there, and the berries at the top. This one's called Well Cottage. Now I don't know whether this path goes just to the cottage, so I'm assuming it does. This one's very aptly named Hillside Cottage. And there we go, we're going down the hill now.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to follow, like and subscribe to Kevin's Rambles.